What's up? It's Susie from Hey Girl Hey, and today we are making one of the most popular barbecue desserts, banana pudding. But none of that box mix crap. We are making our pudding from scratch. Fresh bananas, vanilla wafers, you know the deal. So let's do it. Now, banana pudding needs a little bit of time to set in the fridge for it really to reach like maximum textural deliciousness. So we're gonna kick things off by making our homemade pudding. First up, we're gonna prep our eggs. We wanna separate the yolks from the whites of 3 of the eggs, set the egg whites aside, cook them into your omelet tomorrow morning. Add the remaining whole egg to the yolks and whisk together. In a medium saucepan over no heat, we wanna mix together the sugar, the flour, and a pinch of salt. At this point, we stir in the egg and those yolks, and then we whisk in the milk. Now we turn the heat on, cook it over medium heat, uncovered. We just want to keep whisking until the mixture thickens. This takes about 10 minutes, but if you try to rush it and turn up the heat, you're going to end up with scrambled eggs and thick, clumpy pudding. So just keep the heat low, hang out by the stove, listen to a murder podcast if that's your thing. At this point, once our consistency is perfect, we're going to take it off of the heat and whisk in our vanilla. And that's it. You've made perfect homemade vanilla pudding. Our pudding is cooked. We're gonna cover this so it doesn't get a film or a skin on top of it. Pop it into the refrigerator, and we wanna let it cool completely. Give yourself at least 3 hours because we don't wanna put warm pudding into our banana pudding mixture. Our pudding is fully cooled. It is time to whip this cream and assemble this banana pudding. So I've got some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of powdered sugar, some vanilla and salt. I actually don't like my whipped cream too sweet, just a hint of sweetness. And then this added vanilla in the whipped cream works so beautifully with the vanilla in the pudding. We're just building layers of flavor here. And then I always add a little pinch of salt to my whipped cream as well. Whisk until it is nice and stiff. This is the perfect consistency for our whipped cream. We want it to be still smooth and fluffy, but stiff peaks. Now we have all of the components it's time to assemble. You can do this in a 1.5 quart like baking dish with the rimmed sides, and it serves up beautifully for like a family style dessert. It works great. My favorite way to serve this is actually in these stemless wine glasses. I think it's so pretty, and then you can see all of the layers of everything. So I'm just gonna go in with a layer of my homemade vanilla pudding, and then we add in some of our vanilla wafer cookies. I like these whole. I really like the texture of them, but you can crumble them up. It will make them quite a bit softer. Just put in a few of our cookies, and then a layer of fresh sliced bananas. Now I have seen banana pudding recipes made with banana flavored pudding, but I really don't love the artificial banana flavor. So I stick with the vanilla pudding. It's homemade, it's so luscious, it's so creamy, it's so delicious. And then all the banana flavor comes from real bananas. On top of the bananas goes a layer of whipped cream. And then we repeat. Top with a crumbled wafer cookie and another slice or 2 of that fresh banana. And there you have a beautiful individual portion of banana pudding. Now, what happens next is up to you. This is dealer's choice. I like to eat mine right away because I actually love the texture of the crunchier Nilla wafers. But if you leave this in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, those Nilla wafers start to soften. They absorb some of the moisture from the whipped cream. And it's almost similar to an icebox cake consistency, more like what you would get if you did order banana pudding from a barbecue restaurant. But that's one of the reasons I love homemade, is I can eat it right away and have the consistency that I really love the most. There are some things that are just so much better than store-bought. This is one of those things. So if you need a sweet treat for your next backyard barbecue to finish things out, banana pudding is a classic. You can't go wrong, especially if you make it from scratch. See you next time.